Welcome and thanks for joining us for the NBA Rookie Showcase alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. Tonight, Clark, we're going to watch some of the top young talent face off in anticipation of the NBA draft.
And because that's the case, Kevin, no shortage of GMs and front office execs here in the building. Representatives from every NBA team on hand to check this action out.
And that can obviously put a lot of pressure on these young guys. But, of course, performing when there is pressure is a big part of what they're hoping to be paid to do. So we'll get a chance here today to see who rises to the top.
And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And, guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Bennett?
You know, with Bennett out of UNLV, you love his great hands for a big guy. Can really catch and finish at the rim. You start talking about his strength, his ability to absorb contact. I like his game.
Steve, the point you make about the hands is really a good one. Great hands are not teachable. Good hands become better. Average hands can maybe move to good, but great hands are a gift. And when you've got his size and athleticism and those mitts, you've got a lot to work with.
Well, guys, how about the anticipation for this year's Rookie Showcase? When you look in the stands, the celebrities, the stars, they're everywhere. You got press, scouts, GMs, and then you add in the players and the fans. I mean, the build-up and the excitement for this exact game, where so much is riding on the performance of these young and talented players. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
Me too, Steve. You can really feel the buzz in the air. I mean, people have been talking about the players and what's to come of the upcoming draft. And there's an awful lot to be excited about this time of year.
And, you know, when you look back to last year, guys, we got to see Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal. And you're talking about some elite talent that entered the NBA for the 2012-13 season in last year's showcase.
You're talking about guys that really entered the league with a bang. I mean, you got to add in Jared Sullinger to the list because he was productive, but also he and I share the same college matriculation, the Ohio State University. And what a great rookie year we saw from Dion Waiters.
Anthony Bennett, a freshman power forward out of UNLV. He wasn't expected to play here at the Rookie Showcase after undergoing left shoulder surgery, but I guess his rehab is ahead of schedule.
Now here's Evans. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. No good. Ahmed with it. Evans picks him up. Now the feed to Bennett. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Clark back to Bennett. Another top prospect out of Canada. He grew up in Toronto.
Well, I tell you, Canada has actually produced some outstanding players here recently. Tristan Thompson, Andrew Nicholson, Kelly Olynyk, all young Canadian players, not to mention the likely #1 pick next year. And when you talk about upside, Bennett is the guy who has that. Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket.
The pass to Carter Williams. Feeds it to Bennett. Dishes it to Carter Williams. Lock at 6.
In this game, for the players, an exciting moment.
That's right, Clark. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't get a lot of attention outside this gym, but for these young men, the importance of these games, absolutely enormous.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. Noel passes to Evans. And the three ball is good.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Carter Williams kicks to Bennett. The dish to Carter Williams. Defended by Burke. Passes it to Bennett. He feeds it to Carter Williams. Now here's Bennett. Defense is right there. The Stars again missing.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Evans attacking. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
The Elites have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And it's tied up with that one. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. He kicks to Carter Williams. He dishes it to Bennett. Pass to Carter Williams. He passes to McLemore. Fires for three, and that one's good.
And, you know, when you talk about this showcase game, the question is always, how much should GMs weigh this single game versus a player's entire body of work?
And I've sat in that chair, Clark, and I think the entire body of work is important. You can't, as a scout or GM, you can't let one game really determine your opinion of a player.
Kicks it to Muhammad, and there's the feed to Carter Williams.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end. Michael Carter Williams, a 6'6" point guard out of Syracuse, very athletic.
Here's Larkin. Evans, he's in at small forward. Olynyk is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the game right now for the elites. Evans goes in. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Evans has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the elites. And back to Carter Williams, a sophomore last season at Syracuse, but he's actually 2 years older than most in his class. He'll be 22 by the time the NBA season starts.
And you know, that's something the GMs will definitely take into account. It's not just how good of a player you were in college, but also how good were you for your age. I think sometimes GMs get a little too carried away with that. Can a guy play? Age shouldn't be a factor.
They set the pick. Off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Zeller, he's checked in for Gobert.
And you know, by the way, guys, I love the fact that this game is being held right here in New York. Talk about being the center of the media universe.
Well, Steve, I even saw some cameras flashing before the game, taking pictures of you, my friend. You've reached celebrity rock star status, even in your understated way, man. Unbelievable. And really, New York is the mecca for all things big. We know that. And the way the NBA has grown in popularity over the last few years and decades, no shortage of opportunities to get to learn about the league and what all of the teams are doing to try to up their chances for success in the upcoming season.
Larkin, the pass to Olynyk. Excellent D from Landry.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Larkin kicks to Evans. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. The Stars trailing. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
Evans passes to Larkin. To the paint, and Olynyk kicks to Larkin. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Alex Len picks one up.
A great blend of scoring and passing. Larkin can
And playing in front of all these scouts, there's some pressures to that.
But for most of these players, they're accustomed to the spotlight. I mean, they've been doing this for much of their young lives.
Evans attacking. Takes it from 10. Count that one. Evans has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's certainly turning some heads with his play thus far.
Yeah, maybe showing he's been a little overlooked. He's been impressive here.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves with so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
1:35 left to play here in the half. Good on the 13-footer. Here's Carter Williams. He's got 7. And there's the pass to Bennett. Dishes it to Carter Williams. Feeds to Bennett. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And the Stars, another 3.
Tell you what, he's making a statement out there.
Well, he's highly regarded, and rightly so. I mean, you can just see the potential.
Burke dishes to Evans. Trying his luck deep. Evans can't get that one to fall. Here's the Stars with the ball. Carter Williams with it. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Stars have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. That free throw good from Carter Williams. Zeller, he's checked in for the Elites. Aldrell Pope comes in for Franklin. So he gets them both. The Elites trailed by 3. Now Burke, Evans, defended by Muhammad. Evans outside. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. You've got to get their defense in gear.
Carter Williams kicks to Bennett. The dish to McLemore. Passes to Bennett. 1 second left. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back right after. And now we return to one of the highlights of the entire year. The Rookie Showcase brought to you by Champs. And plenty of scouts and GMs still in attendance for the second half.
Well, an exciting first half of basketball now in the books.
Yeah, they're really putting on a show and rising to the occasion so far.
On the court for the Stars. Ahmed is out there with Bennett. Then it's McLemore. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Len in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, one of the things I noticed this year on my way into the big event here is all the glitz and the glamour. I mean, the arena's decked out. You've got vendors outside, the limousines with all the celebrities coming to attend. Tell you what, I'm just glad I'm wearing my best outfit because otherwise I wouldn't have fit in very well.
Yeah, you look sharp, buddy. You are as sharp as they come. And as we were talking earlier on, the paparazzi and all those other folks making their way out. And because they're here, this has become one of their key events of the year here in New York. And that's saying a lot considering all that goes on in the Big Apple.
Very surprising to see Nerlens Noel here at the pre-draft showcase. Of course, he tore his ACL back in February, underwent surgery shortly thereafter. Normally there's at least a 6-month turnaround, but here he is.
Well, you've got to like the way he's been playing.
That's right, Clark. Competing at both ends of the floor, and he's showing the scouts what he can do.
Burke can't get it to go.
Boy, he's really been active on the glass.
And a nice bonus from him. I mean, if he can rebound like this in the NBA, he'll make a team very happy.
Down low, here's Len, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line. We'll talk about Nerlens Noel, about how the talent pipeline out of Kentucky has continued to filter these great players into the NBA. A top pick for the Wildcats, and still, this is actually a pretty lean year.
Yeah, just 2 potential picks in Noel and Goodwin. How about back in 2012, though? 6 players drafted out of Kentucky. Back in 2010, 5 of them.
Doubled by Bennett. Muhammad, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so, here are the Elites. Burke kicks to Evans. Clock at 4. Evans, left side. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And it's great to see all the best and the brightest young prospects in one place going at it 5-on-5.
Yeah, there's only so much you can really gather from shooting drills and running through cones. Nothing beats the real thing, that's for sure.
Carter Williams kicks to Bennett. He feeds it to Carter Williams. Len sets a screen for Carter Williams. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right.
And so, here are the elites. Evans attacking. Larkin. Pass to Zeller. 9 feet out. And it's blocked by Bennett.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
And that one's good. And that's now 19 points for Ben McLemore.
And we touched on his draft stock earlier. It might be going up the way he's playing today.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, he's been something, hasn't he? Really competing well out there.
To halt the run. And that one hits back iron. And the Stars leading by 8. Here's Muhammad. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Muhammad's got 6.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
Here's Larkin. And the basket good.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Carter Williams kicks to left. He's against Zeller. Shoots from the baseline. And that one's good. And that's now 10 points for Alex Len.
The turnaround jumper. That was a thing of beauty.
He dishes it to Zeller. Defended by Bennett. Puts it up from 7. A nice shot by Zeller.
You know, you look at this young man, the physical tools clearly there. Length, athleticism, he's got a nice package.
You know, and so often for NBA decision makers, that's where it all starts. Some things you can teach, but those physical gifts are something you either have or you don't.
Here's Bennett. Hits the jump hook. Bennett's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, you can see his talent for scoring.
Yeah, that's the scouting report on him, and he's living up to it at this point.
Evans kicks to Oladipo. Back to Evans for the 3. And good on the basket. Cooking. Evans has got 19 points.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Carter Williams off the pick from Bennett. He kicks it to McLemore. No good. Now the elites take it the other way.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much. You know, he seems a little further along defensively than I expected.
And, you know, rookies who can defend are a very rare commodity. This is impressive.
1:24 left here in the third quarter. Shot by Evans, and it's good off the back rim and in. Now just a 5-point Stars lead, and some changes here for the elites. Noel comes in for Oladipo, and it's Burke in for Larkin. And Muhammad kicks to McLemore. Again, the miss by the Stars.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Evans outside. Pass to Zeller. Back to Evans. Tries a 3. And again, it's the elites from deep.
And I think he's showing more range than perhaps he was given credit for.
Well, his jumper has been falling out there. A nice showing for him.
Carter Williams, the pass to McLemore. Kicks to Carter Williams. The feed to McLemore. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Evans inside. Defended by Muhammad. To tie. Here's Noel. And it's all evened up. Noel's got 4 points this quarter.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Little turnaround, and it's blocked by Zeller. Tipped. Here's Bennett. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we welcome you back to one of the hottest tickets of the entire year. The Rookie Showcase presented by Champs. Such a great opportunity for these young players to test their skills against their peers.
You got that right. I mean, who doesn't want to play against the best?
Well, that's why you play in the game like this, because these players want to compete against the best in the world. That's why they're all trying to get to the NBA.
Evans in at small forward. Oladipo is out there with Burke. Then it's Noel. And it's Zeller in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor.
You look around the gym, a lot of movers and shakers in attendance.
Yeah, you sure are. And if you want to be seen by an NBA front office, this is the place to be. It's just one game, and you've got their full attention.
Really an extraordinary game for Bennett. 11 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
Pretty much unguardable out there. He has just been fantastic in this game.
Oh, it's been a stupendous performance, no doubt. Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
Muhammad, no luck.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Here's Oladipo. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 11 points for Victor Oladipo.
They have finally fought all the way back to even the score. We're back to square one, whole new ball game.
And with a comeback like that, they've definitely got the upper hand going forward.
They set the pick. Now here's Carter Williams, defended by Bird. Carter Williams with the bucket.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
The quick look, no good that time. The Elites trailing. It's Evans on the wing, defended by Muhammad. Evans dishes to Oladipo to take the lead. Rebound the Stars. McLemore's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Plenty of pressure in a game like this to impress. He has.
Now the pressure might be getting to him, but everybody's in the same boat here.
And that's Evans penetrating. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Evans has got 11 in the second half. Now here's Carter Williams. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Bennett, 6 to shoot. Here's Len, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And it's the Elites with the ball, trailing by 2. And here's Oladipo. It's Evans on the wing. Len grabs the board. Len's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. No one near him. And Muhammad gets it to go.
He's a natural scorer with three-point range. Muhammad is really good with his feet set as a spot-up shooter, but he can also slash to the rim and finish.
And the mindset he brings is a scorer's mentality, Steve. Some would say he gets a little myopic and has tunnel vision, but when he heats up, he's on fire and tough to stop.
And the Stars leading by 4. Here's Carter Williams. He passes it to McLemore. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. McLemore's got 21 in the game.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
On the wing, Evans goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Len. Carter Williams with it. Now Len. It's an 8-point Stars lead.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
Evans goes inside. Noel. And the pass to Burke. Dishes to Oladipo. Nailed from three-point land. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He's going to bring them right back into this.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Stars was trying to get across in their huddle. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
Thank you, Doris. Here's Len. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
You hear the crowd kind of murmuring. I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it. And you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects in one gym together to go head-to-head.
Yeah, fortunately, those days are in the past. And for those of us who love the game, it's really such a treat to see these young players come out and compete.
Here's Evans. Len grabs the board. Len's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Feeds to McLemore. Carter Williams. The dish to Bennett. Passes it to Muhammad. Soft touch off the glass. Muhammad's got 4 this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out of the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Evans. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Evans has got 28 points for the game.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Carter Williams kicks to Muhammad. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Stars lead by 9.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
He feeds it to Burke. Gets it to go.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
And McLemore kicks to Carter Williams. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Len sets a screen for Carter Williams. And stolen by Noel. The finish. Money!
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
And he commits the intentional foul. Here's Carter Williams. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, leaving both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, he looked confident, didn't he? Stepping to the foul line and knocking down a couple.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Evans missing. Now, here's Goodwin. Pass to Walters. So the Stars end up winning it.
Well, you have to be excited for the upcoming draft.